Hey Cancer, welcome to your What Are Their Intentions reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Cancer, or any placement of Cancer that you have in your chart. This is for the first half of October, and we are about to see what is going on with you and your partner and see if we can get some information on what their true intentions are towards you. I have already been shuffling off camera. I want this camera to stop shaking. I have a new deck as well, vice versa deck, where each side of the deck has, of the card has two meanings. I absolutely love it because it's just like even more clarity. So bear with me with that deck. I'm still learning. I have it pretty much all down packed because I'm definitely using my intuition, but the book definition is so enlightening. So just bear with me with that. And then here I have the Tattoo Tarot, and there's a Chariot showing up for all my Cancers, which is also a new deck for my clarifier. So let's get right into it, Cancer, and see what your partner's intentions are towards you for the first half of October. First card out is going to be the Heart of the Matter. What is the heart of the matter at this time? With Cancer and their partner, what is the heart of the matter? Okay. This camera is like really shaking and I don't like it. So we have Seven of Wands in this position as the heart of the matter here. Okay, how your partner is secretly feeling. We have the Devil. How you are secretly feeling at this time. We have the Two of Wands in this position. Okay. What is it that Cancer does not know? What doesn't Cancer know about this person or about this situation, this relationship? What can we tell Cancer that they are not aware of? Is this the same card? That card had just came out, and Spirit is like I said, but it came out in this position now. So it's the King of Pentacles. What should Cancer do about this relationship? I swear I tell you, these cards are hilarious. And they humble me. Queen of Cups in this position. Impossible outcome for Cancer and their partner. Possible outcome for Cancer and their partner. Whoa. You guys have a lot going on. We got the Empress, the Star, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Possible outcome for Cancer and their partner. So the Ten of Swords in this position and the Page of Swords in this position. So right off bat, Cancer, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or any other sign for that matter. And let's get into it. I wanted to check the book really quick here. So Seven of Wands in the heart of the matter. In this position, it talks about prevailing. It talks about not falling victim to different passions that may be approaching the both of you. It also talks about not getting wrapped up in the prevail over whatever victory here that may have been won. Not allowing your ego to run away with you here in the heart of the matter. So I feel that there's some energy between the both of you of being humbled, being aware that you both have come a long way and that you both have made it over a lot of obstacles, but also realizing that there's still a road ahead, because after the Seven of Wands is the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of action, a lot of fast-paced movement, a lot of things coming at you at once. Then we have the nine of Wands, where you're feeling defensive, like, or guarded and protected, like, whoa, this is a lot. And then the 10 of Wands, where it's the heaviest of the burden, and it's where you realize, look, this road that we're on, we're going to have to possibly go back to the drawing board and figure out a new way to approach each other and approach the situation, which is where you have the rebirth and the Ace of Wands comes back out. So I digress. Basically, I feel that there is a sense of defensiveness between the two of you as well, because of how far you've come. So I feel that there could be someone here still wanting to bring up things that they may be better at from the past. Like, yeah, but kind of pointing out what the other weaknesses are. So there's a sense of, we made it this far. I know what I still need to work on. And this could be either you or your partner saying this. But let's enjoy what we've accomplished thus far is what I'm feeling here. So we'll go ahead and clarify that. Seven of Wands in this position. Main thing here is just not allowing the ego to have its way. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this definitely talks about turn of events, things changing. What was once up is now down. What was once down is now up. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, one of those 6 signs. So yeah, this is definitely talking about a turn of events here with the Wheel of Fortune. So as I stated, things have changed between the two of you. To where you're kind of looking like, okay, we've made it out of that cycle, but there's always a new cycle ahead. So how your partner is secretly feeling here, we have the Devil in this position. So this is all about ego. This is all about codependency, negative lower level vibrations. Just allowing what is not best for everyone's highest good, still have a lot of control in the relationship. It's basically where your partner could be aware that they need to go within right now. They are aware of this Devil energy in this position, and they are doing a lot of self-examination. They are aware of where this energy is in their life. And they may not be expressing this to you outwardly, of course, because it's in the position of how they are secretly feeling. But I feel that your partner is very vulnerable right now. They could be in the midst of a spiritual warfare, but they are very vulnerable right now, and they could outwardly try to protect their vulnerability with their ego, or try to possibly bully people or intimidate people, or even you. Just kind of keeping up negative vibes because they are trying to hide their vulnerability, when indeed they are aware of this weakness that they're currently going through, where they're battling with their shadow side, and the main thing about this, though, that I feel with your partner and how they're secretly feeling is that they are aware of this. This isn't an energy that they're like just waddling in the negative devil energy and they're like, what did I do? They're aware that they're in their energy and they are working on trying to get out of it. They're doing some self-examination here in this. And if not, this major arcana is going to force them to. It's going to make them so uncomfortable that they are going to have to see what the hell is going on. Like, why am I feeling like this? Why am I acting like this? Why am I behaving like this? They could have suffered a recent loss, or this is how they could definitely be feeling about you if you have decided to walk away. I'm sorry, I was getting a call. But like I said, this energy here will push them into a very uncomfortable place. Fives are a very uncomfortable energy number to be in. It's a number of change. So this also talks about emotional changes that they are having to make. You could be dealing with a partner who were not in touch with their emotional side. They may have always suppressed it or given into their lower level energy, their ego, when it came to expressing their emotions. But right now they're like very sad. They're very remorseful. They have a lot of regret. So this is how your partner is secretly feeling at this time, Cancer. How you are secretly feeling here, we have the Two of Wands in this position. So this talks about seeing that dawn, like seeing that sun rise, seeing what intentions you have set out, having hope that things are becoming clearer to you. And don't mistake this here in this guy's hand as the sun, because the sun is way back here in the foreground or the background, whichever way you want to see it. This is actually the, what is that? Let's see if the book tells us what it is. What is that? I love this deck, you guys. I love it so much that the Virgo in me is going to have to take a back seat while I check this book, which I would normally never do, but let's see. So it says that the sun is setting, of course. The man is holding a living wand in his left hand, and in the other, and another one, the one in the bloom as well as in the leaf, stands at the side. The blossoming one might be emerging from the stonework or just leaning against the parapet. Oh, did not see that. There's a blossoming wand, which he's not holding. And then here he's holding the other wand. So let's see what he's holding in his hand. With his right hand, the man levitates a golden orb, which mirrors the sun's splendor. So, as I say, don't mistake that for a sun. It is mirroring the sun. So this is about enlightenment. It says the things that you have set in motion are prospering. Just said that. What you have set out, you're seeing these things. You're seeing it. Like, it may not be in full bloom, like this one here has the blooms, but you're like seeing it in some type of way. It's saying that you should pay close attention to the time as you move forward. Recognize that the time that you spend thinking and observing is just as important as the action and the steps that you take. It says at this time, there is nothing that you need to do at this specific time, but you can be very confident in your success. So you're seeing things that you have intended. Wow, Cancer, do you know how beautiful that is? Like, that this side has a totally different meaning. Do you hear me? This side is like, whoa, I've never pulled that. Cancer, you like literally have the sun in your hand and it's mirroring the actual sun. That's happiness, that's blessing, that's growth, that's enlightenment, that's healing, that's nourishment. And then you have this wand here that is barely getting any sunlight because it's behind the stone wall, but it's actually blooming. And it's like no one can even see that from, see, standing here, no one can even see that that one is blooming over there. This one here even has budding flowers. This is all this card is saying right now is how you are secretly feeling, is that you know that your ships are about to come in, even though that is not the Three of Wands card. The Three of Wands card is like right there, I'm sure. Seven of Pentacles talks about what you've invested in, getting a return on your investment. It also talks about being patient, waiting for things to bloom. Seriously? That's exactly what the other card just said. And so what's clarifying it is the exact same thing. So clarifying it as well, we have the Hermit here and the Page of Pentacles. So there could be a new practical start here. Something that is spiritual for you. A new direction, some type of spiritual path that you could be on, and you've invested in it, and it could be bringing you some money. I feel that it has something to do with your third eye being open. And here, look at all of this symbolism here with the time, the clock here, which talks about patience and timing. You know, it's just definitely clarifying what I'm saying here. For some reason, I'm feeling as though this is totally separate from the relationship. I feel that intuitively that you have possibly surpassed this relationship, especially with the Seven of Wands and the Heart of the Matter and the Wheel of Fortune. This is about prevailing. This is about marking those milestones of overcoming those obstacles. Since both you and your partner, it's impossible for you to be on the same path at the same time or at the same progress at the same pace. What I'm feeling here is there could be a sense of you being possibly a little bit ahead of where your partner is, because how they're secretly feeling right now, they are struggling. They are in a very bad place. So if you feel guided to, I would say, send them some encouragement, but it seems as though you've kind of moved way past wherever they are right now. You've already been there, done that here with the Hermit card, and you've gotten wiser, and you're about to financially benefit from that. So what you don't know here, we have the King of Pentacles in this position. So what you don't know is that your partner is looking within, and that's exactly what I got here with this Devil card in this position with the Five of Cups. Your partner is looking within. They are nurturing themselves. They are trying to be better towards themselves. This is externally. This is some selfish energy. This is actually being generous. This is wanting to be a better person in this position, but from within, being honest with what who they are deep down inside. You could also be dealing with a Taurus or any earth sign. We have a lot of earth energy here. We have Capricorn, Virgo. We have a bull here with the Taurus. So why is this King of Pentacles here in this position? We have the Page of Cups. So I feel that your partner is definitely getting in touch with their emotions and how to ground themselves while dealing with emotions. Because like I said here, we had the change with the number 5 in emotional stability. So there's something going on here with the ego and this Devil energy with your partner and their emotions. And so I feel here we have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying that. So now we have a counterpart. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So they could definitely be seeing this as your relationship. They could be seeing you two as one, as the match for that suit. But they're definitely trying to get balance with their emotions, which they would have to be in balance with their feminine and their masculine, is what I'm feeling here. So you may not be aware that that is what they're working on here with this devil energy in this position. In this position with the devil, this is saying that the heat is not on you right now. The heat is on someone else. This may be a time where you can actually get away with some shit and it doesn't feel so bad. The ego isn't going to backfire on you. In this position, you cannot deny it, because one thing about the devil, he may make you feel that he's there for you to make you feel better, because he gives you those temporary fixes, those addictions that hides the pain, but he's never there to help you pick that crap up after it's like all falling apart. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. So what you should do about this situation, we have the Queen of Cups in this position. So this talks about you nurturing yourself. This is you turning your back to anyone that may be looking for you for any type of emotional support. In this position, this is you giving everything that you got, typical Queen of Cups energy. But this is you in your crab shell, or in your, I'm talking to Cancer. So this is you in your crab shell right now, nurturing yourself, loving yourself. This big ass cup of love here, you're like, nope, that's just mine. You can't have it. Which would explain why you are over here doing so well secretly. Because like I said, this is intended to be how you secretly feel about them, but it's just basically how you're secretly feeling in general. And the main energy that I'm picking up for you, Cancer, is that you ain't worried about this crap. You're over there like focused on your money, you're healing, you're evolving, you're growing. You are like on your shit, Cancer. Do you hear me? And then you have the nerve to be like, no one can have any. No one can know about it. I'm doing my own thing. I love it, Cancer. I love it. This resonates with me so much. It's crazy. So clarifying that is the freaking Strength card. You got this. You got this, boo. You could be dealing with the Leo, but this is you taming yourself. This is you not needing anyone to come in and assist you with anything, because you have the strength to overcome everything. With this infinity here floating over your head, this talks about everlasting, like you're recycling yourself. You have whatever you're putting out to yourself is just building you up even stronger. You are just like, oh my God. You could be meditating, nurturing yourself, just doing you right now. So, possible outcome. We have the Ten of Swords in this position and the Page of Swords in this position. So, you could be definitely dealing with an air sign, or an air sign is approaching you. But with the Page of Swords in this position, this is about, typically pages are very inexperienced. They, the Page of Swords in particular is what I meant to say, tends to have this mouth of a child that is just too damn smart for their own good. They don't know when the hell to shut up, and it's just like they just be doing the most. And so I feel that, and that's this person that I described in this position. But in this position, I feel that you may have an air sign, or a younger individual that this reading is about, who could be approaching you, but they are doing so after changing their approach. Like they are thinking things through. They aren't just walking out on these rocks wondering who's going to catch them. Not wondering who's going to catch them when they fall. They're actually thinking things through. They are internalizing as well, looking at themselves, looking at their communication, trying to see how it's best to approach you. With the Ten of Swords in this position, never pulled that. I know in this position, this is one looking at themselves, the old them die off, like looking at what they've been through, like they're outside of their armor. They made it through. They see exactly how they were hurt, what happened, and they're watching that part of them die away with that experience. In this position, it says that the game is over and you have lost. There's no way to avoid this reality. Whatever you were working toward has come to an end. It may be a strange comfort to know that this is as bad as it gets. As with the Nine of Swords, things will only improve from this point. For now, there is nothing you can do but pick up the pieces and call it a day, is what the book says about this. So that paired with this energy here of the Page of Swords, where someone is being cautious on how to approach, I feel that the possible outcome is that someone is going to approach you, but at this point, there may not be much that can be done. But we're going to definitely clarify that. There may not be anything left here to save. Like, this person may not be, but for some reason it feels like they're at the bottom of the ocean. Is it just me? I don't see any indication of water, but that's what I feel with the blue. Other than that, the blue here with the rocks, but they could very well just be outside at night. And this is them outside in the daytime. But here it just feels like this person's like dead at the bottom of the sea. So let's clarify this Page of Swords. So we have the Three of Swords. Yep. So I feel like the damage is done. Like this person may be trying to see how they could come back in after this has already taken place. The Three of Swords is typically always a past tense energy. It's already been experienced. The swords are already like there. You could be definitely dealing with an air sign. What is this Ten of Swords about? What is the overkill? What cannot be brought back? So this is the Nine of Wands here. This is because someone is very guarded about heartbreak. Like there may not be anything that can be done here because someone is very guarded about a past heartbreak. And then we have the Ten of Cups, like a past relationship that I feel you both thought that, you know, you two would get matching tattoos and shit. Let's see where this goes. Then we have the Six of Wands here, but it was in the reverse. I don't do reversals, but it still reads the same to me. Like, you once thought that this was definitely going to be a victory here, but then we're just full circle here with the ascension into the Seven of Swords. If I were to stop there, we're going from the Six of Swords, from the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands, where there's this sense of, yes, I've overcome this obstacle. I made it over this hump, but this cycle is changing. What was once up is now down. What was once down is now up. And that could be very well how your relationship played out. It could very well be that your partner was once asserting himself over you with this devil energy, withholding their feelings, not being comfortable expressing their feelings. Now you are over here like holding the sun with the sun. Like you are, I don't even have words for it. And they're just kind of like trying to balance themselves out emotionally. Yeah, that could very well be how that played out. Bottom of the deck here, we have the King of Wands, which is an energy of going after what it is that you want. And then we have the the Knight of Pentacles in this position and the Empress in this position. So yeah, there's just like a lot of growth between the both of you, regardless of where you are in your journey. I do feel that you are a couple steps ahead of them. And you're keeping that to yourself here with the Hermit. You're not being boastful about it. You're not saying like, I'll do catch up. You know, you're just doing you right now. You're like all to yourself. You have the strength to rise above all that crap. All right, Cancer, that is your What Are Their Intentions reading. I hope that this video resonates with you. I am super, super excited because I have reached 1,000 plus subscribers, and we will be celebrating, Cancer, because I have no one to thank but you guys. If you find that this video resonates with you, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and also subscribe to my channel so that you can get future readings. Ta-ta!